Hi guys, tonight I have a very crazy video because I know a lot of people's gonna say, what is this lady talking about? She's crazy, she's out of her mind. Well, maybe, but I was desperate because you know how you find your almost perfect match in foundation and you say, oh my god, this is so perfect, I love this formula, I love this, blah, 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 but it doesn't match me perfectly, like because I have yellow yellow undertones to my skin, and this is a tad bit neutral, or this is a little bit pink, or a little bit this. So this works for those foundations that it are either too neutral, either too whitish, or too pink. Okay, so if your foundation is too orangey, this is not gonna work. But if it's too pink or if it's too white, I want you to listen to this. I was researching because I was like, why in the world is people just don't get it right? I love my Revlon Color Stay. This has been my foundation for years. I love it. I always go back to it, even if I try a lot of other foundations, this and that. And I don't want something higher end because I don't have the money, or it doesn't, or it doesn't even work as well as my Color Stay. So okay, so it doesn't work. I love it, but okay. I've always worn buff. This is my color 150 buff, and it's in intensity is perfect. I know I look too pale, but I am pale, and I have the proof here. This is my shoulder, and look, this is my skin tone. It's really pale, but my hands and my arms, look at it. My arms and my hands are too dark because I travel a lot by car, and I never take care. I mean, I never take care of wearing sunscreen on my arms and hands, which I definitely should have in the past years, but I haven't, and I don't, and I need to start. But anyways, this is too dark, but my face and my chest and my all over my body is super pale. Okay, so I just wanted to lay that outside because, maybe people, oh my god, what is she talking about? She's so pale. Yes, I am pale. Okay, now, so this is my buff foundation, and I've always found it really nice match, as I was saying, in the intensity of the color, and how light or how dark a foundation is. It is perfect in intensity, but I found it too, not pink, but too whitish. I don't know if I'm explaining myself, but it's not in intensity is good, but it leaves like a whitish cast. So I hated that because I'm far more yellow than that, and I can see my fair skin, but it has a definite yellow to it. And I tried several foundations and other long wear foundations. MAC NC20, which is my perfect intensity match, is too peachy for me. So it's not the right tone for me, and I hate that. The only one that I wear that is a perfect match is my Stellar Double Wear in linen. It's perfect, but I like my Revlon Color Stay. So well, I was thinking, well, what people put in makeup and cosmetics in general to make them more pink or more red or more, what is it? So I was reading and I found, well, I already knew about these colors in FD&C colors. FD&C colors, food and drug and cosmetics. So I was like, is it the same thing that they put in cosmetics? What they put in food? Yes, they are. And they are regulated by the FDA, by the Food and Drug Administration, and some are good and some others are bad, and this and that. So I was like, what is this all about? What people don't just take some food colorant in their cosmetic? Ding! So I'm like, okay. So if I use FD&C yellow, will that work for my foundation? Yes, it did. I know what you're gonna say about the use in food and food colorants regarding AHDD, all that thing that it's been coming around about children getting some disorders and stuff due to food colorants. And I'm really aware of that. I'm not an expert on the topic. I was just trying to find like the side effects or adverse reactions to food colorants. So I'm really aware that this is not the way to go. Like to put, especially yellow 5, which is in this McCormick food colorant, especially yellow 5 is very controversial for causing allergic reactions on people with that are allergic to aspirin, and what else, in people who have asthma and stuff like that. So it maybe is not too good of an idea, right? What, even though I was thinking, well, it's just one drop of this colorant in this bottle that's gonna last me around 8 months. So one drop in 8 months, spread in 8 months, it's not that bad, right? But and actually, I did put a drop of these in one bottle of a new bottle of my Buff Color Stay, and I did, and I mixed it very well, and for like an hour, and it worked. It actually worked perfectly. It was my perfect match. It was like, oh my dear Lord, why didn't I do this before? But anyways, so I gave it the right yellow uh, yellow tint to my foundation, and that was fine. But I was like, no, I'm concerned, and I'm not gonna be able to share this tip, because it's not something that is 100% safe, you know. So I'm not gonna tell you, hey, put some food color in your foundation, it's gonna work. So I tried it for around a week, and it really worked out very nice, and just as I expected. But I was like, well, I'm not gonna do that and tell people put food coloring, because, you know, what if a girl is allergic to aspirin, or she has an attack or whatever, you know? So what I was looking at was natural food colorants, and they came up with two online, you know, and one of them was turmeric. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this well, but that's how it sounds to me. Turmeric, Turmeric. Turmeric is an Indian cuisine spice. So in India, they use turmeric for almost every single dish, as I understand. If they don't, just correct me, please. But it's a gourmet spice that they sell online. If you don't have an idea where to get it, it's available online. I'm gonna put all the links and everything down below. Anyways, so I got this extract from eBay. It says it's 100% yellow turmeric natural soap colorant. This is used for soaps and for all sorts of cosmetics, right? So this is a food colorant that is used also for soaps and lotions and stuff like that. And it's 1 ounce. I think it was around $8 shipped to in the United States. And this is the natural alternative to regular chemical yellow colorant. And I did it. I threw the other bottle of my Color Stay. I was like, no, I'm not gonna use this. And I did it again with this bottle, and this is crappy and nasty because I took off a coupon to save $1 on this. Okay, so I added, honestly, it was less than a drop. It was like half a drop, if that's possible. And I put it already on my hand. And you can see how half a drop goes a long way. And I'm going to do it on the camera because maybe you're not going to believe me. But I don't know if you can see. Oh, okay. It's not even a drop. Well, it's a drop. Okay, can you see it there? Can you see how orange it gets? It's pure yellow. It's pure yellow. with just one drop. So this drop of turmeric, which has no expiration date, look at my finger. It's amazing. It goes a long way. I don't know how am I going to finish this up. But anyways. So it has a nice smell, fragrant smell to it, like citrusy, and it's very natural, and it's kind of soothing. Okay, so it's this turmeric I was researching online, and in India, the Indian women, they use it for beauty treatments. So you can find all sorts of beauty recipes with turmeric. You can see masks when there's gonna be a bridal, a wedding in India. The bride, before the wedding, she gets on these treatments and all these nice things before the wedding, and they use turmeric for just about everything, in India, and it's very nice to know that it's natural and it can help me with my foundation. So this extract, one drop in my bottle of Color Stay, and it did the whole difference in the world. You can see it doesn't look yellow, it just looks right to my neck, because my neck is pretty yellow, and if I was just wearing my buff foundation, it would be too white. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but I don't know. So you're thinking, okay, this lady's telling me add a drop of colorant to your foundation. Yes, I am. Yeah, but it's a drop, and it's something strange to your bottle. Okay, you can try just a little bit in another container and see how it works for you. Look at how yellow this is. Can you tell? Look how yellow this is. Okay, and this, let me tell you, when I remove my makeup at night, a lot of it comes out in the wipe. So maybe it's just one drop spread into 8 months, and even removing a lot of it at the end of the day, so it's not even a drop. I don't know, me and my crazy logic. You're going to ask me, does your skin get tinted, because of this thing? I haven't experienced any tinting on my skin after 3 months. I only wear, you can say, well, she uses primer. Yes, I do use a primer as a barrier between my makeup and my skin, but I only use it on the oily areas, which are around here where the pores are more visible, in my nose, and maybe around here, and that's it. I don't use primer all over my face, and I haven't experienced any tinting with turmeric on my skin. Nothing has changed. My skin remains the same. I haven't gotten any breakouts or anything. Actually, I was researching on the uses of turmeric, and they say it has a lot of properties, antibiotic properties, antiseptic properties. So I don't know. I just wanted to let you know what I'm doing to get my perfect matching foundation. If this helps you or think I'm crazy, you're free to think so, because I actually am kind of crazy, yeah. And I just love my foundation to match me perfectly. And if it's Revlon Color Stay, I'm on it, because I love Revlon Color Stay, and I always will. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.